Hi everyone, and welcome to Dodo Bird Drawing. In today's extinct animal drawing video, we're going to be drawing the Eurasian Cave Lion. And just briefly before I get into the actual drawing, I apologize for this video being very delayed. Various things came up, which is explained more so in the channel update video from last week. So go watch that if you want to know why the name is different and why this video was a bit delayed. So with that out of the way, let's roll the intro and let's get started. Okay, so at this point I'm starting off with the very basic sketch for the Eurasian Cave Lion. Now I should mention that there's a couple things about this drawing that I should probably let y'all know beforehand. One is that this drawing is mainly being done because of something I'm doing on my other channel, the Lycan Rock Ranger, which you should check out when it eventually comes out. It's kind of been announced to potentially happen at some point, but it hasn't come out quite yet. But there's a video briefly mentioning it that's been up for a bit on the Lycan Rock Ranger, so if you want to see what this is for, go check that out, please. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to mention is that unlike most other lions, or I believe all other lions, the Eurasian Cave Lion did not have a mane, so obviously I will not be drawing one in. So in case you were wondering where the mane was, if you thought there should be a mane, that's why, because, quite frankly put, the Eurasian Cave Lion did not have one at all. So after doing a very basic sketch and completing it, I start doing a bit more cleaning up work on the legs and drawing in the legs that are in the back of the drawing. Not the hind legs, but the legs in the back of the drawing. Yeah. I then draw it in the tail, which doesn't look exactly great, so I have to smooth it out a lot more just to make it look a bit more regular and not as, like, weirdly distributed. So then I make the new layer to start in coloring, but then I realize I need to add a bit more on the back leg. And then I realize that I'm on the wrong layer, so I have to move stuff around, and it's complicated. But I do get something eventually. I then start coloring it in with a lighter tan color, as that might be around what it was, maybe, I think, based on what I read, maybe. Anyway, or kind of based on my reference images as well, though not as much here, kind of a combination of the two I was using. So I color in the main body and the head, and then I move on to do the legs, like so, and then I go on to do the back leg after doing the front one, and I think I went over a bit, so I undid it and then redid it again just to get it all colored in nice and evenly. And after pausing for a second, I move on to do the tail like that, and I go up and color in the tip of the tail in a darker brown color like so. Then I go to do the back legs, the back legs, the legs in the back of the drawing in a darker tan color just to show the shading that is there, like that, and then I move on to do the head, when I realize, oh, I forgot to do the ears at all. So I draw on some quick ears and color them in, and then add in my normal electric blue eye, and then I start doing the face area. Like, I want to use the term muzzle, because I know that's what it is for canines, but I don't know if that's the case for felines, so maybe it's muzzle, I don't know, face area, or whatever a muzzle would be on a canine, that on a feline. Anyway, I give it a lighter colored underbelly just to make it a bit more distinct and not as, like, solid color, just to add a bit of, I guess, variety to the drawing. And also, my reference images may have kind of shown it might have had one a little bit, I don't know. But then I move on to doing my normal smoothing out work, including drawing the dividing line between the two legs, and then smoothing out the bottoms a little bit. I then move on to doing the back legs, drawing in that line like so. And then I realize that the back legs are much higher up than the front legs, and this leads to a somewhat long saga of me trying to get it to look even and not out of place, and involves me having to do a bit of work, I believe, on the front ones as well. No? Okay. I just have to shrink the back ones a little bit, the back paws, to make it even, like, and then, so they're like the same size, but they're a bit lower, It takes a while, but I finally get something that's okay. I then move back to my regularly scheduled smoothing of the drawing, including the tail, like that, and then just smoothing out the back. And then, after that, I think this is where I was going to leave it initially. No, I do a bit more. No, I don't. That was where I was going to leave it initially. However, I realized that it's a bit off. I think I made the body a bit too long to be accurate, so I kind of moved the back a bit forward and then smooth it out over time like that. And then I add a bit more of this yellowy color because I mentioned there may have been some sort of like yellow undercolor, if that makes sense. But then, after that, the drawing is completed. So what do you think of my drawing of the Eurasian Cave Lion? Let me know in the comments down below. What extinct animals do you want me to draw in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!